What I feel really is the pride of being connected to an organization that has reached out to Jewish communities around the world for the last 100 years and helping wherever possible to create as rich and caring Jewish community life as possible. In Poland, it's with great pride that I see the vocational training, the child care, the orphanages, the health programs, and the Jewish renewal programs today. Looking at the faces of the individuals who were touched by the joint from 1914 until today makes me very, very proud.
Education on basic level, and the important thing is that we continue the efforts, not necessarily in terms of providing the food or providing shoes, but we're continuing the work, the educational work. We continue to work with the Jewish community in this country for 100 years, and that's the important aspect, I think, of it. As it's kind of very easy to judge it by achievements in terms of like, no shoes, yes, we have shoes. No food, yes, we are feeding the people, but I don't think that this is what's the important aspect of it. The continuity is the most important part of it.
The joint saved my life. I would not be alive were it not for the joint that supported us on $3 a month in China during the war. This has been the role of the joint from the beginning. Wherever Jews are in peril, whichever spot on the globe that they are, the joint will be there to help. It is the ultimate savior of our people who are in trouble. And that's the reason that people donate to the joint. People have memories. For example, my contemporaries remember when they came out of the camps and they were in DP camps in Germany and they had nothing, they finally had enough to eat. A box would arrive and there'd be a dress or a pair of trousers. Something that they treasured. It was something new, it was theirs, and it restored their faith in humanity. The fact that the joint cared about things like that. The joint printed Haggadot immediately after the war, when people were still starving, for people to have a sense that there was more in life, that there was hope, that there was faith, that there was a restoration of their dignity. The joint has always done this superbly because it understands what the essence of humanity is, what the essence of being Jewish is, which is that we are each and every one responsible for the other. And so despite the fact that I, for example, was in China, thousands of miles away from the people who gave $5 or $10 to save Jews in peril, that meant the difference between life and death for us. And that is the legacy of the joint over 100 years. They have looked for, reached out, restored, regained, retrained, revived Jews in peril all over the world.
I feel proud to be associated with an institution that's been able to have such an impact around the world and here locally in Poland, and humbled by the work that people before me have done with the joint and for the joint in terms of able to rebuild and help people build their lives in the face of catastrophe back during the war and before the war, and now when helping the Jewish community of Poland thrive.